Hello, TikTok. How are you, Michelle? Thank you, Michelle. Very much appreciated. I think I know why we got cut off yesterday, because of vaping. Evidently, TikTok don't like people vaping. Hi, Michelle, Gabby Blackwell. How are you? Yes, we're doing not too bad. We went to see Luke's mum today. That was nice. But next week we may have her here. So that would be quite lovely, because it's next Saturday is Luke's birthday. Yeah, so Luke's birthday is 21 again and again and again. Yeah, hi, Joanne. So yes, that's next week. Next Saturday, we will be doing a live there. If Luke wants to, then yeah, that's what he says. Forever 21. That's what Michelle Gabby Blackwell says. Yes. Michelle, you're funny. 21 again, 21 again. He's got the key of the door. Never been 21 before. You can.
Depends if I'm not being insulted or not.
No, you're not being insulted. You're actually being nice to you. It was me that was saying that again and again and again. So if I put this up there a bit, so then you can see us both. And that's to TikTok. No, never insult you, Luke. There we are.
All right. Good evening, TikTok.
Yes, and I'm going to be giving a special prize away in a moment.
It's a pair of his own knickers.
No, and TikTok can get involved in this as well. What is today? That is the question. What is today? The first one on our computer screen or phone screen says it first will win a special prize. Hiya, Wendy. Well done, Tanya. You got it. Yes, it is our first birthday as Double Trouble. So, well done, Tanya. Hi, Christine Marie Harris. So, yes. Hi, Lewani. Is that right? Hopefully I say it right. Lewania. So, yeah, we're getting a few people on TikTok as well. So, yeah, tonight is also donations. So if you wish to donate, you're more than welcome to. If you don't, it doesn't matter. We'll still be coming to you anyway. So it's either via PayPal, or if you live in the UK, it can be bank transfer. You message us first. No, it's not Luke's birthday today, Wendy. That's next week. It's our first birthday as Double Trouble. So yeah, donations if you want to, but you don't need to. So, Tanya, I will call you later if that's okay. I know you do work, but or you give us a call straight after, that'd be fine.
Yeah. Congratulations. You've won Paul's MasterCard bill.
You wouldn't want that. I like that.
Oh, very nice. Thank you, Michelle.
Yes. I know what. So straight after, if you give us a call, or I'll call you, and
No
then
work today. All right.
we will sort it out. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Someone else said it as well. So yeah, donations if you wish. You don't have to. The PayPal is actually on the screen. So right now I've been shuffling these, and now I'm going to invite the lovely Luke to pick a card.
I want that one.
You want that one? I want that one.
Right. Here we go. Listening. You wouldn't plant a seed, then dig it up every few minutes to see if it's grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds. There you have it.
Yeah. Hi, Ali. How are you?
Mm-hmm.
That's no problem, Tina. So, there is donations today, but who can guess what the spot prize word is? Oh, bless you. Thank you. Joanne Stewart, you've got it. That is the spot prize word, birthday. So, well done, Joanne.
Okay.
Yeah, so the lovely Tanya could put up the... Hi, Patrick. How are you? So, as I was saying, it is donations. If you wish to donate, you can do, but you don't have to. The PayPal is on the screen. But if you haven't got PayPal and you live in the UK, we don't mind giving you the bank details to pay it in if you wish. But you don't need to donate. It's just if you wish, it is all, the details are there.
Lovely jubbly.
And we don't look who's donated till the end. So then everyone's on an even kill. Thank you, Tanya. God, Tanya's amazing, you know. So right,
Well, I would expect so. She's had 12 months practice.
Yeah. And also all in capitals, as Tanya has put that there. All in capitals it has to be. So when we say the word birthday, we'll win the spot prize, whoever comes up first on our screen. And that goes with TikTok as well. It's on our screen. Whoever...
You have your screen.
If I say birthday, then it's whoever comes up with it first will actually win the spot prize. So now the spot prize word is in place. Now, right, I do believe it's you to go first this time. I went first yesterday.
Really?
So,
right.
Toodle pip.
Toodle pip, old chap. Toot toot. Right. Well. That up there, and that up there, and guess what crystal is coming out? It is the Dark Messenger. Da, 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 da. Right. Okay, we got the Dark Messenger. So, if you'd like a message off the Dark Messenger, please put your names up now. And we have Crouching Bull with his talking stick. And we will see.
Pardon me, that pen, please.
Where he goes.
And this one.
Right. Okay. There he is. Right, the talking stick's in play. Okay, right, see where he goes. And it appears that we have a stop on Tina Garbis Gifford. Yay. Okay, here we go. Right, Tina. As I gaze into the Dark Messenger, I am being shown an image of you on your sofa. And it's one where you are actually well sort of deep back into the sofa and basically chilled out. Why not? It's spring. And quite close to you, there is a mug there, which to me looks like it's got coffee in there. Okay, looks like it's coffee. Now, it could be tea, but let's just say you have a beverage. And I can see there's a few orbs that are floating around the room you're in, which is good because that's an indication there's a lot of spiritual power and energy in the room, and spirit is quite active of coming in and out of the room and around you. Okay. Now let's have a look in panoramic view. Oh, right. Right. I can see there is a person in spirit. Now, looking at where you're sitting in the sofa, if you were to go off to your left-hand side, there, diagonally by about, I'm going to say about 4 foot, thereabouts, around about 4 foot. Okay. That would be about the right distance or so from where you are to where the person in spirit is. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else. Well, I don't see anything else, but I can hear, okay? I can hear that there is the sound of drumming going on. Now, when I say a sound of drumming, what I want to say to you is it sounds like it's drums made of skin because of the distinct tone to it. So it's not like drums that you get in a band. This is more like skin, taut skin, where people are drumming on. Okay. Now, that's about everything I can see in the crystal. So let's see if we've got someone in there for me. Hi, Julie Rampton. Not seen you for a while. Do we have someone for Tina? Right, thank you. Okay, yes, we do. Okay, so Tina, we have someone coming in. Right. All right, straight away, Tina, I want to say I can feel the energy of a gentleman coming forward. Now, straight away, I want to say this gentleman is quite a muscular style guy. Okay. In comparison to me, this guy's got a fair bit of muscle. I want to say the top half of his body and his shoulders, and his arms feel quite well worked out. Now, I don't mean that he's been in the gym 24 hours a day, but certainly it's as if his work itself is extremely, I'm going to say, not only just repetitive, but involves a lot of heavy lifting and pushing and pulling and that, and it's helped develop the top half of his muscles. So he's got quite a decent chest on him. I mean, there's all fancy muscle names. I don't know what they are, Let's just say shoulders, chest, and top of his arms. There's a nice bit of muscle on there. Now, as he sort of stands in my skin, I can feel my skin being stretched quite, so there's like broad muscles. I mean, I suppose if he had the opportunity, he could probably bench press, I don't know, maybe Volkswagen Golfs, one with each arm, that sort of thing. So, work-wise, this guy, it was certainly a lot of what I call humping and dumping. This is a lot of heavy movement of stuff, picking up, moving along, stacking up, everything involved the use of the muscles. It was a very hands-on type job, so there wasn't a need for him to sort of like use his brain and do mathematics. It was all, I'm going to say, brute force and ignorance, I suppose the term would be like labourer, unskilled, skilled labourer, that sort of thing, where is his muscles were being, were earning him the pay packet as opposed to his brain, right? I also want to say, I feel this guy is, I want to say in his 70s, but I want to say he worked quite a long time, from an early age to, his latter years, he was always working. I mean, it was a lifestyle. It was also a passion, and it was something that he would call his own, almost. Like, he took great pride in what he did, and he also enjoyed what he did. And to him, it was, I want to say, it was a passion of love. It was a labor of love. This man also had a very big heart. He was a family man, and what he did and how he did it was to support the family as opposed to doing it because he had to. It was done out of love as opposed to out of necessity, certainly for that type of chap. Now, he draws very, very close to you because he has a sense of belonging, and he also has a sense of looking after. It's like he felt it was his job, as in his obligation was to look after the lady members of the family. And when I say family, it was like an extended family as opposed to just, wife, 2 kids, or wife and 2.4 kids, or however they work it out these days. So he had, he felt loyal to the family as a whole. So he would always look after those that were, in his eyes, considered to be the vulnerable members of the family, like the ladies. And he also comes in with a great amount of love and also a great amount of respect. And if I was to place this gentleman in the family tree, I would be very much looking at saying that he would be, so if I take you, Tina, generation 1, mum and dad would be generation 2, grandparents and great uncle and great auntie, I would put them generation 3. With this gentleman, I want to go into generation 3 and place them in there. He's of that generation where you could say that the way of life, the way of expressing one's opinions and thoughts are considered dated and in some ways could cause offense or ill feeling by the way the language and the expressions these days they wouldn't fit together very well, but that's only because he was raised and he lived in a different time, if you like, from today. But the obligations and the love and the family values are still very much part of him and everything he believes in. And when he draws close to you, it is very much a case of Tina of looking after you, of having a sense of protection around you. And it's protection brought on by the fact of his love for all members of the family. He's also a man who knows what it's like to have to work very hard, while at the same time, what you were earning wouldn't be really a lot. I mean, he's never been a rich man. He was never excessively poor man. He managed to survive on what he had. And he's well aware of what it is like to try and survive on very little. And he wants to come close to you to help share ideas and inspirations about how he managed to do it in his time. And this he does out of love and respect. He was a man who knew how to live on resilience. Okay, he knew what it was like to be resilient. He had a canny knack of being resilient, which is a way of reacting to something that's happening now. He had a way of overcoming it, and he would also like to share that with you. It's like this gentleman had many, many tricks, or strings to his bow. And yeah, he's a proud man, not one that would accept charity at all. And he's a man that would give his last slice of bread to someone whose need was greater than his. And that very act of sacrifices that he would commit in doing so was very much out of an act of love and respect. A rare commodity today, by far a very rare commodity to see in today's world, but was very much part of him, very much part of his, I want to say his character and his selflessness. So, yes, thank you very much. Yes. So I'm going to leave his love with you, Tina, and say thank you very, very much for the privilege of reading you today. A very, very rare commodity this man brings to the table, but a man who knows what it's like to actually show compassion and love without expecting anything in return. A very lovely man. So thank you very much. Tina, God bless you. Take his love and that of ourselves with you. God bless you. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for me to bring back the lovely Paul and his amazing connection to spirit with his cards. Because Paul likes to, you're very welcome, Tina. Paul likes to 5-finger shuffle his cards in preparation for this evening. And that's what he's been doing all day. He's been 5-finger shuffling his cards. So Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome back Paul and his well-fingered cards.
Well fingered. Okay. Right.
Here it comes.
Where have I put my cards now? Can't find them now. I put my cards somewhere. Can't see, so I'll have to use other one. Oh, there they are. Right, let's bring this forward. Hi, TikTok. Welcome, welcome to all you beautiful people. Now, let's have your names up and see who's I'm drawn to. And if you wish to donate, you're more than welcome. We've got the PayPal address on the ticker tape. So, hiya, Laura. Craig, how are you? Yeah, we are keeping well. Thank you, Donna. Right. Patrick, can I come to you, please? Patrick Monaghan. Right. It's only one of the first times I've actually used these cards. They're message guardian angel messages tarot. So I'm going to use these and see how I get on with these. So please bear with me. Right here. Right. Well, I know this straight away anyway, but you are inspirational, charismatic, and innovative. And I do feel
Thank you very much.
You are a very inspirational person, and I feel I get a lot of inspiration from the way you treat people and the way you talk to people, and I do feel the love that you do actually give around. And I know it's your wedding anniversary today, and I do feel that love actually is widespread. You don't just do it to a little crowd, you do it to everyone you meet. And this is, and like the reddy color all round here, orangey red, I do feel like the grounding and the love, like the pink in the blossom here, I do feel that there is a lot of love actually coming through you. So happy anniversary, Patrick. You know, enjoy the rest of the day with your lovely wife. But also the green here as well. So I do feel there is going to be new beginnings. Healing is coming your way as well. And I do feel that things are actually happening quite quick to you. But also there's an angel who's actually around you and actually protecting you and giving you the support that you need. Because people, they always ask for healing and this, that, and the next thing. But then what about you? You know, you should be getting healing as well. And I know you're an amazing healer and you always give out the love and the healing. But there's sometimes that it's you that actually needs the healing as well. But people seem to forget that. But like the angel here is actually coming and giving you the healing, come and give you the love. And also look at all the lights here, like light shades. And the flowers growing up. So I do feel the love is actually coming from spirit and all around you because the love, and I do feel there is a lady in spirit that is on your level. So it like be brother, sister, cousin. So I do feel that there's a sister coming in, and I do know your sister has not that long passed, but I do feel her that she is actually around you, and she is an angel in there now, and I do feel this is the sister that's actually coming in around you. But also I do feel that there's just so much, fire in your belly that you just want to get things out and start living with. Oh, wow, that is amazing, Patrick. I actually have an angel sent to be with me by Jesus. Oh, wow. Funny you say that. Going back a while ago, when we was with our teacher, when we was living down in Slough, Luke and this Albert was actually doing trance, and Luke did actually bring Jesus through. And, that was very mind-boggling, and how it happened, no one knows. Because Luke don't even remember any of it. Albert don't know anything. It's just me, Jackie, friend Jackie, and some others that was in our circle, and it was just amazing. The voice and all that. Oh, but there is a lot of things going in around you, and multitasking. You are very good at multitasking, even they. Oh wow. Multitasking, even though they say men can't multitask, you are a very good multitasker, and you do love to help and give guidance to people. And this last card here, indecisions, avoidance, confusion, and sometimes, like with spirit, you do get a bit confused, but they do actually manage to open it up for, like, what I call an idiot's guide, which I need that to actually work with them, and they do open up to let you know what is. And also, like the healing, the blue and the purple that's actually coming in this card, and I do feel like you are seeing shadows as well around you and in your home. And this has been so, like the snow on there, it's been so lovely around you. And this lady is actually saying thank you for doing what you've done, because she really appreciates everything that you've done since her passing, and she is so proud of what you've done and how you were around her passing, and she just wants to thank you, for being her brother, and being able to open up with you. And I've got to ask you this, because she's just said, did she say to you that she would come through to someone not long after her passing? Because this is what she's saying to me. She said she's going to give you an earache, because she's going to keep on coming through and being able to speak to you. And she's saying, I'm doing what I said I would do. So I've got to give you that. But she's actually laughing with that. And she's actually saying, you'd never get rid of me. Well, at least it's not singing I'm Henry VIII or something like that. Yeah, so she's actually letting you know that she is around you, and she will keep coming to you. So I do feel that the love will never fade with her, as your sister. Yes, it was one big shock that when she passed, but she'd done everything she needed to do on the earth plane. So, as they say, only the good pass young, and she must have been amazing. And actually hearing her and speaking, she is amazing. And I'm going to leave that love with you, Patrick, and say bless you. Thank you but so much for allowing me to bring this lovely lady through. She is amazing. Bless her. Yeah, so that's like me. I think I'm going to make about 200. But no, the love is always there from spirit, and your sister, she comes in with so much love for you, and I'm going to say bless you. Thank you, Patrick, for allowing me to work with you, and I'm hoping I've done okay with these cards, because I've never really worked with tarot, so I thought I'd give these a go, because it's you know, really nice to actually do that. So thank you, bless you, Patrick, and your sister says the love will always be there between a brother and a sister. So keep on going, and lots of love. Now I'm going to bring the King of the Crystals, the lovely Luke. So here he comes. Right.
Right, one of my favourite.
Right, what one do you want now?
Right, we have everybody's favourite, Miss Scarlet. There you go. Miss Scarlet is in the house. Right, if you'd like a message from Miss Scarlet, please do put your names up now. And we will see whom Crouch and Bull picks. Right. Sorry?
I thought I had a phone vibrating there.
That's probably yours doing ting-a-ling-a-ling. Right, okay. Let's see. Right. He's on the move, so let's see where we end up. Going down, 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 going down. And we have a stop on Angel. Okay, Angel, I'll be coming to you with Miss Scarlet. Okay. Right, Angel, I am seeing an image of you, and it looks very much like you're sat on an armchair, and a nice, refreshing cup of tea or coffee, but it's a mug. I always call it a cup, but it's actually a mug. For you to sit with. Nothing like a nice cup of tea. And as I look around you, there is a large orb, okay, and it's about, I'm going to say about eye level. So take the blue sapphire. It's about this level away from you, and it is the same color. It is a bluey color, like that. There is spiritual activity around you, quite distinctly. And if I go into panoramic, right, there is a person in spirit beside you there, and I can see that there a golden yellow haze shape of a person's body there. And yeah, there's indications as well from the ears, okay, and I'm seeing little bubbles from the ears, and it's a reddy color, and it's sort of like going from the ears upwards, and then there's another trail of them coming downwards, okay. So there is two-way communication going on. around you. Right. Okay. I don't see anything else of any significance there. Right. Let's see. Do we have someone for Angel that is waiting in the... Oh, there is. All right. Okay. Right. Yep. Here we go. There's somebody there. Right. Okay. Right. Straight away, Angel, I want to say that there is a female energy coming forward. Okay. Female energy coming forward. And this lady's energy is very vibrant. I would say jovial. Very energetic. This lady that's coming forward. It's like she gets excited quite easily. And as she comes forward, I want to say that I want to place her in the top end of her 70s. I'll go as far as maybe 83 with this lady. But she's certainly got the energy of a younger person. So I would say that she's probably younger in energy than what she is in age, if you can follow what I'm saying. Like, you know, she might be 90 odds, but she's got the energy of a 20-year-old, you know, as sometimes we would say. That's how I feel with this lady. I also want to say that she, well, figure-wise, I mean, can't escape the fact that I'm as skinny as so-and-so. Okay. However, as I say, compared to me, this lady is somewhat, I'm going to say she's a medium build. Others might say differently, but comparing to myself, she looks medium build to me. Okay. And as she comes forward, like I said, there's a sense of excitement. It's like she's not been, if you like, she's not actually come. It's like this is her first time. Okay, that's the feel I get. It's like it's her first time. Now to place this lady, okay, darling. Right, let me see. Show me. Right, so Angel, first generation. Mum and Dad, second generation. Okay. Grandma, granddad's a third generation, and in there is great aunties and great uncles. Now I want to go to the great auntie side of the family with this lady, okay? And because I look at her and the way in which she's dressing, okay, I would want to say that this looks, the clothing style, okay, to me, and the hairstyle that she's showing me with, I want to go to the 50s with this lady, and that is because of what she's dressed. Yeah, I have to say, it's old-fashioned clothing. To me, it's old-fashioned clothing. So that's what I'm saying. It looks to me like clothing you would have worn in the 50s. All right? But it's not so much what she wears. It's her mannerism that really strikes a chord with me. It's like this lady has got so much love, okay? Because as she sort of stands there in the room, there is a great, I want to call it an upliftment. It's like this energy that she brings in with you just sort of lifts you up. And it's sort of like, it gives you that tingly feeling all over your body. And I can already feel like the temperature in the room has like risen, like to the point where it's sweltering. And it's like this energy she brings with you just tries to put a smile on your face. It's really, really uplifts you so much. She's got a love for everybody, and it's like she would It wouldn't matter if you were a complete stranger in the street. This lady would be like, "Good morning, how are you? How's your husband? How's the kids?" And so on. And when she asks it, it's a genuine interest, not just a fleeting comment. This is a genuine interest. And she would take time to have a conversation with them, and they would, this complete stranger would sort of leave with a smile on their face because someone genuinely was interested, and took the time to ask how she was feeling and how she was getting on and how the husband and the children were. And that makes such a difference. It's like just a few words touch people, in a marvelous way. It's like they say how words are very, very sharp. Okay. When you write them with the pen, it's like they're permanently there, and they can slice you like a knife can, but they can also bring so much upliftment at the same time, the words. And that fleeting few words from this lady actually touched people's hearts for the better. And that's how she were. I mean, she had so much love to give and to share out. It was like, to her, it was almost like she had the compassion and the character almost of, what was the name of that one? Like Mother Teresa. She cared. She didn't care who you were, whether you were the richest person or the poorest person in the street. She would take time to talk to you. With genuine interest and an outpouring of love. And that was what was amazing about this lady. Very much a 1 in a million type of individual. And she draws close to you because she wants you to know just how much that people in spirit admire you. And walk with you. You are greatly loved in the world of spirit, and she wants to bring forward just a little taster of that love that there is there for you. It's like the people in the spirit world, they look down on you and they applaud you because you have a huge heart, a compassionate heart, a heart that can reach out to some of the, I'm going to say that some of the most vulnerable people, the ones that people would walk past in a hurry. She says that your energy is so much like hers because that's the type of people she would stop and have conversations with. And it's like you have a compassion that reaches out to all individuals, irrespective of whether they're at the top of the ladder or at the very, very bottom. And she's saying that she walks with you regularly. It's not so much what you do, it's the words that spirit give you, that you speak out, that touches people. And that's what she wants to come in and thank you and applaud you for. She's also quite critical about communities today. And she's very conscious that the world has moved on greatly since she was last standing on it in the physical form. And the very thing that she says the world lacks is compassion for the fellow man. And that people live so busy lives that are so engrossed in technology that the very art of compassionate conversation, as and when they use their mouth, has literally vanished, because those who are part of this world today, their eyes are always down here and their hands are always doing this, and their eyes are not seeing the world as it is. They see the world through a mobile phone or a tablet. They're not seeing the world with these eyes, so they lose the compassion and the act of conversation. All of that is disappearing, and the only ones who suffer, the only ones who become isolated and forgotten about, is those that they could see if only they would open their eyes. Okay, darling. Thank you very much. Yes. Right, she's making her way over to Tonkin now. I have to say, wow, see, a lady from such a different era, a different world, if you like, from the one that I know, and I would say probably most of you out there would know. And she can see the difference, and yet we're in it, and we don't even notice it. You know, if only there were more Mother Teresas in the world. Right, Angel, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. So many wonderful, wonderful words, compassionate words, and true words there. If only there were more Mother Teresas. Angel, is that you volunteering to take up the new post as Mother Teresa? If only there were more. Right. Thank you very much. I'm going to invite back the lovely Paul to take over with his next message from Spirit. And I can assure you he is chomping at the bit. Right. I'll see you all in a little while. Meanwhile, here is the lovely and compassionate Paul the Compassionate.
Yeah. All right. Ali Wright, are you here still?
No, she's at the dentist.
Hi, Julie Ann Gunther. Haven't seen you for a while. Hi, Cindy. Yes, today is a special day for us. Yeah, it's Moon on as well. Just want to find out. I'm going to come to you anyway, Ali, if that's okay. Welcome, TikTok. Welcome to you all. We are Double Trouble at Home. Nice to have you watching us. Right, okay. Yeah, but can I come to you then, please? Thank you. Right. As I said, if people want to donate, they're more than welcome to the PayPal thing is on the ticker tape, so you can see that. Right, Ali, right. Let's do this one first. Oh, wow. Talent, recognition, cooperation. That just basically says it all. You know, the love and support that is. Hi, Trev, how are you, buddy? The love and support that you give around, like the halo there. You are full of love and you are very inspiring. And Spirit know how you're going through, and it's been really, I know you've just said it's been a really tough and that, but I do feel like the green, there's new beginnings for you, Ali. There's a lot of things going on, but new beginnings for you. And I've got to ask, when is your book actually out? The third one, is it out yet? Hi, Jane. Okay, Jane. Uh, the halo round here, the angel is right behind you, and they are actually guiding you as well. On, and if you look, it's actually, she's actually making stained glass windows. So I do feel like this is you and your creative journey that you've been on the first few years, and also the healing. There's been a lot of things going on, and it's like you're in bed crying, and I do feel that this is how you've been feeling as of late, because things are really getting to you now, and you don't know how or what to do, because it's just really mind boggling. And that, and so everyone knows, Carly Lou is actually going to be doing card readings next week, next Friday, on DoubleTrouble. Carly Lou is bringing her cards, and she's going to give some readings. She said last night she will do that, so I'm just reminding her. And the healing that's going around you at the moment, because there does seem, you know, it's seeming like it's a never-ending cycle that's going around you at the moment, and things have really, really been giving you headaches, the way things have been going on. And like the healing here, you know, three swords, sorrow, forgiveness, and healing. And like you, and the love, like the two angels behind you, the love that they are giving you. And it is like the crying again. So I do feel there has been a lot of tears around you, and it's been going, so things have been going wet, and then it just felt like a big stab in the back, the way things have been going on around you. But love is all around you, the healing is all around you, and the new beginnings, because I do feel, and I feel Luke's actually told you as well, the new beginnings, we do feel that you are going to be writing another book, and I feel this is going to be more about your journey on things, and I do feel that that will come quite soon after this book's been published. I do feel that you've got the writing bug now, and I do feel that there is going to be a book and more about your memoirs or things, because things have really been going. And yeah, investments, assessment, and patience. So this last one is actually all you. I do feel, as you can see there, investment, uh, investment, assessment, and patience. But I do feel, yeah, yeah, that would be a real good thing. So yeah, these cards are just aren't, they're answering themselves, and things are really getting to go through all this, and it's just, when's it going to stop? When's all this aggro going to stop? I just need to get it out in the open and start shouting, say, "Oh, world, why are you doing this?" And that is how you feel. But with your kind and lovely nature that you actually give to people, like me and Luke, you know, we appreciate you. and this is where people fall. They don't appreciate what they've got in front of them before they lose it. But I know you appreciate everything that goes on, and the people, most people, you do appreciate. Yeah, there's some nasty people about, but we don't mention them. But you are very inspirational to me and Luke. The love that you give is, unconditional. It's not just, I'll just say that just to shut them up and that. No, what you say, you do. And you say you're blessed. We're even more blessed, and this church, when this church opens, we will be there on opening day, and we will give some messages if you wish us to.
Come down, drink the coffee, please.
Yeah, as Luke says, what?
Come down, drink all the coffee.
Come down, drink all the coffee, and eat all the biscuits. But next week, on his birthday, next Saturday, he has got a birthday cake coming, which he does know, but he's not going to get it till our live. So then things will actually. Julianne Gunther, well done. Congratulations. Can you put it on there, please? I will call you after to give you the prize. Let you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all I need is a pen.
So yeah, things are actually going to be starting to pick up for you, but things, it's a waiting game and having patience, as this card says. You have got the love, you've got the peace. Well, nearly all the peace, and what you say, the brightness is all coming around you, and all of these, the angels are with you at all times. Never look a gift horse in the mouth, because spirit have got you and they will not let you go. So bless you. Thank you. You may pay. So bless you. Thank you, Ali. You may pay it forward. I don't understand that, Julie. You may pay it forward, Paul. It is just a thrill to win something. Sorry about that. I don't understand that, Julie. But yeah. Yeah, we don't send it to others anymore, Julie, because of it's unfair. Okay, no problem. That's up to you, my lovely. And thank you for that. Do appreciate that. But we do not give the prize to anyone else now, because it's not fair giving it to anyone else when, that you've all got the same idea to do it. So what I will do, though, if I can just go up. Okay. Tasmin Hara, you were the second one in, so I will be calling you afterwards. I've gone to the second one. Yeah, so Tasmin Hara, well done. You've got the spot prize. So thank you for that, Julie. Totally appreciate that. So Tasmin Hara, I will call you afterwards to actually get your details. And now here is the lovely King of the Crystal, the lovely Luke.
Right. Move this and get some space. Okay, the car. Oh, where is it? There we go. Right, we have Ramesses. Okay, this is Ramesses. So if you would like a message from Ramesses, you just put your name up now and we'll see where Crouching Bull goes. Right. Now, while I remember, is genuine question. Does anybody have a birthday today, please? We should have asked that at the start, but if you have a
That
birthday,
one's not in.
this is not one for the prize up. This is a genuine question. Does anybody have a birthday today? The question that we forgot to ask at the beginning. I'll give you a few seconds to respond to that question. Right. Okay. What's that? Do you mean, Julie? 3 in the family? What, 3 birthdays? Okay, right. Spot prizes back in play. Okay, right. I feel. All right, now he's on the move. Okay, right. Crouching Bull is on the move. So where do we go? Where do we go? Right, he's going down towards the bottom. Okay, who are you going to stop on? Right. Slowing down. Right. Any second now, he should stop. I stopped on Anne Weir. Anne Weir, I am coming to you with Ramesses. Right. Okie dokie. Right, Anne. As I look into the crystal, I can see that there is a lot of spirit moving around your home. Oh, yeah. Lots and lots and lots of orbs, all about this size, and they're all sort of like flashing in and out of you. So there's a lot of spiritual activity in your home. I also want to say that straight away I can see that there's a person in spirit literally standing beside you. I just can't tell if it's a man or a woman at the moment. But yeah, they're definitely standing beside you, and I can see that you're sat in an armchair, and they're literally right at the side of you. They're standing on your left-hand side, and it's almost like they've got an arm that's reached now and is like sat on your shoulders. Right, let's see if we can connect with that individual. Do we have some? Oh, right. Yes, come forward. Thank you. Right. We have someone that has come forward for you, and right, and this is the energy of a lady in spirit that comes forward. Okay, this is a lady that comes forward very, very strongly. Okay, and I want to say that this lady has a lot of compassion, a big heart full of compassion, and as she steps close to me, I can feel the tingling sensation going up and down my back, the back of my neck, the back of my head. It's that tingly pin and needles like feeling. The nearest I can sort of like relate it to would be this in the science lab. There's this globe that you put your hand on, and as you put your hand on it like that, you can see like electric sparks going up to reach your hand, and as it does that, it makes the hair on your head stand on end. It's very much feels like that tingly sensation that gives you. Plus, I can feel the atmosphere around me become more electrified. As this lady, she's got a lot of energy. It's all actually unconditional love energy that she brings in with her. Generations wise, okay, darling, show me where you fit in. Right. Okay, right. She's taking me down the maternal side of the family. So this is like mom, grandma, great grandma side of the family. And she's actually going down to, right, she's stopping at the mum, dad, and his uncle's line. So your first generation, that would make them the second generation. And she's also coming into, there's a great sense of comfort coming from this lady. It's like she wants to put her arms around you. It's like she's saying, bless her, she's been through hell and back. She's been through hell and back and just needs, she needs a cuddle. She needs a cuddle, and she needs the love that only a mother can give to take the pain and the distress and the all that negative feeling, that negative energy away. It's like I can see her. She's giving me an image in my mind now of where she's taking like a tissue and she's dabbing at your eyes and dabbing at your nose and that, as if you were a small child and you were like crying your eyes out. And you know, when children cry, it's like their snot and spit goes everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah, right. And it's like she's there and she's like mopping it all up, making you feel better. It's like when sometimes when you fall down, you skin your knee, and your mother says, "Oh, it's all right. I'm going to kiss it better." Well, there's nothing worse than kissing a skinned knee, is there? But it's all sort of like psychological make-believe stuff that kids actually take it as said, and that's what's going to happen. And of course, she pretends to kiss it, and it's sort of like in your mind, sort of like dampens down the pain, and the sobbing goes away because you believe your mum's done a magical trick and made it all go away and all better. And it's that type of compassionate concern that she comes in with. I'm getting an image here of where of like a mother and a daughter, where the daughter's very young and small, and she's like putting her arms around and lifting her up and holding her close to her bosom and sort of almost like I want to say wrapping them up in swaddling cloths and sort of like rocking them back and forward like a baby, to give the child that sense of safety, of love, of compassion, of understanding, all of those amazing sensations that only a mother can give to a child. And it's like, this is what she wants to do with you. And I can see in her eyes are like, you know, welling up with tears, that she's so distressed that you've gone through such a horrible incident, and I've been struck with all this negativity around you, and she just wants to arms round, take it all away. She is in a way, it's like she still sees you as that small little child, you know, the preteen child that runs around with a sense of innocence in a world where it's all, everything's just wonderful, you know, and that great sense of innocence protects you from the real world that can be so cruel. And she says she wants to take you back to that point where you saw the world through a child's eyes and everything was just magical and wonderful, to help take away the memory of all the nasty things that have gone on. Okay. Do you know, she's given me an image of a gigantic teddy bear. Now, it's like the ones that you see at the fairground that are about the size of a full-grown person. And it's like she wants to give you this teddy bear for you to cuddle up against, I would imagine, or just to sit there and hold on to. But it's one of those ones that looks like, what do you call them? Do you know them teddy bears that you sometimes see in the shops that they're like collectible ones, and they're dressed up like sailors, policemen, nurses, doctors, that sort of thing? It's one of that style, but it's just this adult size, okay? And that's what she wants to give you. And it's almost like by having one of those things next to you, you can cuddle them, and it's like they're just, you know, teddy bears or soft toys like that. They just seem to suck out all the ill feeling out of you and give you a sense of, I suppose, a sense of protection in some strange way. Maybe that's why they give them to children, I don't know. And she tells me that many an occasion she will come down and sit on the end of your bed. And she sits there, and it's not like she's telling me, it's not like I actually have anything that I need to say. It's just my presence and my energy seem to be just enough to bring that comforting atmosphere into the room and to raise the vibrations up. So as you dream, your communication centers can receive and transmit back to the world of spirit. And she likes to just sit there and share her energy with you that allows that manifestation of communication to take place. And we're talking about dreams where the picture, if you like, the picture clarity is like ultra HD, and the sound that you hear is so crystal clear. It's like utterly amazing, you know, sitting in a cinema with that type of ultra HD color sound, you know, the surround sound and all that sort of thing. And it's so crystal clear and so mesmerizingly bright and fabulous that the memory of the dream lingers hours and sometimes days after you've had it. And that's the type of communication that she likes to empower in you, because there's so much that this lady wants to share with you about the world and where she is. she's talking about taking you by the hand and giving you her own personalized, I would say, VIP tour as you dream, to let you see what home truly looks like and feels like. She's saying to tell you how much she loves you and misses the ability to give you a physical hug, and cuddle, and, if you like, hold your hand, and to laugh together, and, as she's saying, sing badly together, and enjoy all the amazing things that you did when you were both together. She says, hold on to those memories. She says, I've made my story. And when you go back over my story, you laugh and you cry with me. You've still got time to write your story. And she says, I would so much love for you to write a story that people who come long after you will still retell and laugh and giggle and cry along with you as they read your story. So remember now, my dear Anne, make your story a good one. Now she's pulling back from me now, and she's gone over to where Tonka is. And she's taken a fascination look at one of our dogs. She's smiling at it. She's telling me, that's a really cute one. It's got 2 different colour eyes. Right, there she goes. Right, Anne, thank you so very, very much. God bless you, and thank you for the privilege of meeting your loved ones tonight. So, I'm getting all excited because on Saturday it's my birthday. How many presents will I get? How many presents will I get? Well, I know I'm going to get one, and that's a nice big birthday cake. So she's an absolute sweetheart, Anne. Absolute sweetheart. And Tanya Rideout, straight in there. You win another prize. We're running out of prizes to give Tanya. Right, I know we have got a jar of pickles in the cupboard that nobody's eaten yet. We could send that. Do you like pickles, Tanya? I've got some piccalilli I can send you as your spot prize because you've had everything else. Right, so put down there, Tanya, 1 jar of piccalilli. Apparently it goes well with cheese and no, they're not gherkins. No, I've got the big jar of gherkins. It's like a gallon-sized jar, quite tall and sort of fatty, and they're like great big whole ones, about yay big in it. Oh, I love that. Right. Anyway, so she says, "Blah, laugh out loud." So that means yes, she can have the jar of piccalilli because you don't eat it. Right, jar of piccalilli coming to you tomorrow.
No.
Right, it's now time for Paul. So I'll hand you over to Paul.
Looking for that. Don't get that. Right. Let's have some names up and see who I'm drawn to. Right, Chloe Gamage. Hopefully I said that name right. From TikTok, I'm just seeing Chloe Gamage. Let me know if it's okay to work with you. Right. Okay. I like this on TikTok because of I don't know many of them. Hi Roy, how are you? Right, I'm just shuffling the cards so you can see I'm not right. Oh, as I was saying, this is the first time really I've actually used these. So please, if I'm wrong, please tell me. And right, Chloe, 6 of fire. Right, first thing that the card is saying, which is this, right? You lack self-esteem, and I feel that things have been going on around you that you just don't know what is happening and how things are coming. But I do feel there is a lot of love actually around you from spirit, and spirit are actually coming down, and there is a lady that's actually drawing close on the maternal side, so it could be your mum, grandmother, great grandmother. She's actually coming to let you know that she is about around you at the moment, because there's been a lot of things that's actually going on around you, and a lot of tears have been shed over the last few years. And she's saying she is coming down. If you see the white haze that's actually coming down, I do feel that she is actually going to be helping you to succeed in life. But they're saying you do need to ground yourself more and be at one with yourself. And like it, if you look in here, it looks like you've been trapped in a rut, and you don't know where or what to do. But things have been going really. You don't know what's going on and how things will progress in your life. And like this one, overworked, stressed, and imbalanced, you know, and this is how you've been going, and things have just really been, you just want to scream out and ask for help. Are you understanding this, please, Chloe? And as things go, there's just so much going on in your mind, and you just want it to stop, and you just want a bit of peace and quiet, and just be able to actually go with what is going on. And spirit is so around you so much now. And look at this angel here with a sword, and this angel, well, he's a magician. Manifestation, empowerment, preparedness. Spirit are cutting the way for you to actually go through life and start being at one with spirit. And this lady is such a lovely lady, and she's saying, I wasn't always lovely. Sometimes I could really give as good as I got, and I wouldn't take no prisoners lying down. And if you look, there's a number 8 just above his head, and I feel 8 is quite a sufficient number for you, and things happen with the number 8, whether it's a door number, your birth date, it's one of them that's number 8 is in your thoughts. So I do feel that spirit are actually coming to actually help you and guide the way for you. And they're saying you can't stop doing what you're doing. The love you share, the love that you give is just so much. And people do take advantage of you. And you've got to stop allowing that to happen. You've got to start sticking up for yourself and saying, "Oi, I've got this now, and I don't want people to actually, use and abuse you anymore, because you're such a beautiful soul. They don't want to see you hurt anymore, because you've been hurt too much." And they're saying you haven't got any tears left to cry, because you all cried out, and things will start progressing more with you and getting you on with things as well. But this lady, bless her, she's saying, I am proud of you. I am proud of who you've become. Don't allow others to bring you down now. You've lost that smile, that beautiful, beautiful smile that you always had. And you need to bring that back. And she goes, I'm going to make it my journey to bring that lovely smile back. And she says, and you have felt me around you. You've seen the bed going down, and I've actually been sitting at the end of the bed. And she's saying, I'm there to help and give you healing, because you do need the love of healing as well. And growth. You know, here, you know, inspirational, charismatic, innovative, and all this pink blossom love. Love is a pure thing that this lady is actually bringing to you. The love and the support, the grounding that needs to be grounded. And you will always have this lady around you, and she is going to be making it her journey to bring that smile back. And don't let people put you down anymore. You are worth more than that. The love and support that this lady is bringing you, you should be smiling from ear to ear, because what she's given is just perfect. You know, the love and the admiration she's got for you. She said, you can't give up. Don't allow it, because you are better than that. And new beginnings are on the horizon. Your last card is new beginnings, two of earth, balance, prioritization, and playfulness. And look, you have been feeling like you're balancing on a balance beam, and you're holding on to dear life, but the angels will actually start pulling you and actually carrying you this way. You will always be supported by this lady. And she says, you can talk to me. I'm only next door. I can hear every word you say. And I am going to be there with you. So you will be okay. I know you will be okay. And a lady like that, you will be. And the love and support that this lady is giving, keep it up, because she's a strong woman. And I wouldn't like to get on the wrong side of her, but the love that she does give for her family is out of this world. And I'm going to leave that with you and say, bless you. Thank you for allowing me to come to you. And just remember, you are loved and you are cared for very much. So I'm going to leave that there and say, bless you. Thank you so much for allowing me to come to you. Now I'm going to bring back the King of the Crystal, the lovely Luke. He may do one on TikTok. He may do one on Facebook. Just have to wait to see. Yes. So right, here he is, the lovely Luke.
Right. Right. There's a message there from Tasman Hara.
Okay, I will check that out.
Kelly Louise, long time no see. Right. This is Saturn. So if you would like a message from Saturn, please put your names up now. There's a lady on TikTok saying she can't hear. Oh, it's better now. Oh, she's saying it's better now. Okay, right. Anyway, so right, and there's a talking stick going off, and I've got to stop on Roy Cunningham. Roy Cunningham. Okay, right. Right. And before I begin, just a reminder that the spot prize is still live. And if you feel you'd like to donate anything, the details are on the ticky tape screen. And you're not required to in order to get a reading. Any donations you wish to make are free to make and are gratefully received. So, Roy Cunningham. Right, okay. As I look into Saturn here. Right. There we go. I'm seeing an image of you sat on the sofa, and as you're sat there, I want to say that I'm aware, looking into the crystal, that there are orbs floating around you. These orbs that I'm seeing, they're all different colors, so they stand out for me to recognize. But they are about this distance away from you and about eye level. And it's like they are doing an orbit around your head, okay? At the moment, I'm aware of a green, as in a light green, like a lime green, rustic red, and a sapphire blue orb that is, there are three of them that are moving around you. So the crystal is making it quite clear there's a lot of spiritual activity around you and also your home. And there is a person in spirit that I can see there. They're in a golden yellow hue. And from where you are at this moment, I want to say they are about 4 feet away from you, okay? 4 feet away from you. So if this is the seat you're sat on, I want to go to your right-hand side diagonally and say it's 4 feet in that direction. Stood there as though they are looking straight at you. Okay. And go into the panoramic view. Okay. Right, I don't see anyone else at the moment. Okay, I don't see anyone else at the moment, but let's see. Do we have someone for a Roy Cunningham, please? Excellent, thank you very much. Yes, please. Right, I have the energy of a lady coming forward, okay? And as she comes forward, I want to say straight away, this is a lady who is very small in stature. So I want to say she's around about 5'2", maybe 5'3". You would be towering over this lady without a shadow of a doubt. And I also want to say that she is from a generation long past, okay? She has a lovely head of, I want to say it's silver. Other people would say grey, but to me it's silver. And the hairstyle is very much as though this would be I want to say salon done, but I also want to say that she's a person who took great care in her appearance. Okay. She is a character that is very much reflective of her upbringing, in that she comes across as quite reserved. Okay. Not someone that you would naturally be able to engage in conversation, because she was a reserved character. And also, I want to make, I'm being made aware of okay, now, how do you say this? I want to say somewhat like Dame Edna style glasses, but not with the glamour that comes up here. It's just the frames were somewhat, and once or twice, were quite elaborate. And they were colored glass as opposed to see-through clear like these ones. And I also want to know that someone once referred to her as the woman with the whistling willy, because she kept something in her chest, and every so often it would whistle at you. And that's not something of a sexual nature by any means. This is a device that was for disability, but it would often whistle at you. Okay. Towards the end of her life, she was registered as being blind and also deaf. But she wore this device that was always whistling at you, and someone called her Whistling Willie once or twice. Now, the lady was very much reserved because of the generation in which she was raised. Now, I want to say this is a lady in her early 80s that I'm being made aware of. Okay, give me something. Thank you. She's also talking about her early life was spent in service. In service. Okay, and the term in service is like working in someone's house in the manner of upstairs, downstairs. That's what being in service is. Okay, in her early life, she also wants to say that she suffered a heart and gut wrenching tragedy in her early life with the loss of her brother, and who at this moment is still registered missing, presumed deceased, as his body, and has never ever been recovered. And this individual I'm being aware of is in the background, okay, because I'm seeing a man in uniform in the background, and this gentleman is dressed in battle dress top and a kilt, and he is very much in the background at the moment. She wants to say that she's been reunited with William, and she's also been united with Lucy, and we're also talking about James, and she's also mentioned now and Archie, and also Archibald. Okay, they are reunited in spirit, and she is, as she keeps saying, in celebration, because it's like the family is back together again as it was here on the earth plane. She is very upbeat and courteous in regards to yourself, because in her later years, she was able to open up more in conversation with you, because she was looking at the fact that as a more mature adult, that the ability for her to engage in conversation was very much more at the forefront of her mind, and she was able to discuss things about her life, her fears and her dreams that she was unable to discuss with anyone else. And for that investment in time, and she's very, very grateful for, and she does hold you in quite high esteem. I want to say that her passing was unexpected. It was quite sudden, and although she was aware of, obviously because of her age, that she would, time, there was more years behind her than there was in front. She was not expecting to pass when she did. However, she wants to say that I was so comforted that I was able to pass over in my own home and being seated in the living room, as opposed to it being in a hospital or in the street or any place like that. It was a comfort that I was able to pass in comfort, surrounded by people that I loved. She's also saying that she was surprised that James came when he did, because she wasn't expecting him at the time that he passed over. And she said it was so sad and distressing to know that he was alone at home and no one knew. But she holds Archibald in great esteem for having taken care of James, for having done the right thing by him and given him the dignity and respect that he deserved as a result of his passing. And she's telling me that she actually had a laugh when the door was opened and her 2 handbags were found many years after her passing. She found that to be quite hilarious, that James would keep 2 of her handbags as like a keepsake of her. Right. Okay, yes, I'll tell him that. She says there is one other person in the family who is still on the earth plane that she likes to describe her as her doppelganger, okay? As her doppelganger. And she said it became more obvious to her at James's wake. And she said, because she was there, she was in attendance in spirit, and she's like, oh, don't she look like me? Okay. And she was like quite taken back. Oh, I've got a doppelganger. So she says, my memory will carry on for many years yet because I've got a doppelganger in the family. But she wants you to know, and she wants you to share with the family that they're all united, and that Archie is very much back to his old self, playing bowls. She can't get him indoors for playing bowls. And that James is flying around on a motorcycle with Archibald. And William, bless him, is still very much, as she's describing him, alive and happy and glorious. And she thanks everyone for keeping William's memory alive over a century after he fell at the Somme. And she feels she's very grateful for that, and she finds it very uplifting that people haven't forgotten him. Now, as she draws away, and I just got a fleeting glance of William as he marches past in his battle dress. There she goes. Thank you. Right, I'm now going to say thank you very much, Roy, for the pleasure of reading for you. She's such a lovely woman, quite reserved, but she does eventually come out of her shell. And I think that's obviously a lot to do with the fact that she was raised in a very strict, just out of the Victorian era family. And obviously ladies were expected to behave in one way as opposed to the men. So thank you very much for that. And nice to see that, and it's nice to know that she's been reunited with all those that she very much loves and cares for. So it's now my pleasure to invite back the lovely Paul. I will have to say, though, that our time is running very short. You got enough for an answer?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to go to someone who I've never been to before.
Right. So this is, well, that was my last reading for this evening. So thank you very much for the privilege of reading all of you out there. This is Paul's last reading for the evening. So I'll hand you back to him, and I'll see you for the finale.
Right. Pam Stewart, can I come to you? I don't think I've seen you here before. So welcome, Pam. If you can let us know that it's okay to read for you. It's got live on.
I know, but I think it falls.
So just wait for Pam to say yes or no. Right. So, have I read for you before, Pam? Right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Right. Bless you. Right. First thing. Prosperous, generous, and successful. And I feel that there are new things on the horizon for you, and things are actually starting to come into fruition with you. There is a lady in spirit that's actually drawing close as well, and she's coming in to let you know that you are okay. You may not feel okay, but deep inside you're okay. And this lady is coming to let you know that she hasn't forgotten anything, and the love is still there. Like the green for me is new beginnings, and like the tree, the grounding, the meditation, all I feel that is actually all around here, and like the love and grounding again here. Look at the bright right in the heart, and I feel this is how she's getting through to you, and she's saying, you do hear me, you do speak to me, and I do feel you around us. This lady is on the maternal side, so mother, grandmother, great grandmother, that's actually coming in around you. And she's saying, we wasn't always close. We used to bicker quite a lot. Used to have sometimes with arguments and that, she said, but I'm sorry. Night, night, Michelle. Take care. Lots of love. I'm sorry for the way I was and the way I acted. I was wrong, and I will say I'm wrong because I never told you I'm proud of you. I never told you I loved you. At the moment, no, not at the moment. I don't normally get names. It's always, I always get what I'm being shown. So I very rarely get names. I do know it is a lady on the maternal side, like mum, grandma, or even sister. It could be one of those, but I do feel there is a lot of things coming for you. And like the grounding, you've got it there and here. The grounding is all coming down for you, and things have actually started to be inspiration. You are a very inspirational lady, and things are actually been coming to you quite a lot. And this lady is saying, I know you speak to me. I know you actually who you are. I actually know you. I know everything about you. And she's going, and that is what my job is to do, is to know my family. And I will always be the one actually giving the letting you know. And like the self-doubt, confusion, and I do feel that you do doubt yourself in a lot of things. And she's saying, yeah, it's like when spirit started talking to you, you wasn't believing that it was spirit until you actually got the proof that spirit were talking to you. You wouldn't believe it. But there's a lot of healing that's actually coming around, and also free will. The free will is all around you, so you can actually let people know, no, no, and it's up to you, and they should respect your decisions. Whenever you say anything, they should respect your decision, but some don't. They just keep on going and saying, oh, why won't you listen? Because you've got your own mind, you've got your own energies. You do what you want to do, and this what this lady said. Don't go listening to what other people say, because 9 times out of 10, they don't know you. They don't know who you are or what you are, but you do. You've got it in the heart. You've got it in the mind who you are, and the love keeps on glowing. And I do feel like at sometimes you actually, when you sleep, you dream of actually being around spirit and having like family next to you and sitting down on a lawn and actually talking to them. And she's saying that does happen. You are actually there. You are actually talking to us. You may think you're dreaming, but no, you're not. You are actually there with us and actually talking. So we do actually see each other. And she's saying, I love our times together. I love it when we actually bring the love and everything that's going on around. You are so full of love, and the energy that you give is pure, pure, unadulterated love. They do. they do talk to you in this dream state, and there's words that, right, okay, she's saying that get a pen and bit of paper by your bed, side cabinet or drawer, and there's going to be words being said which you will remember. Write them down. As soon as you wake up and you remember them, write them down, and there will be a message in there from the loved ones in spirit, and they will actually give you the love and support, because you so deserve the love and support of spirit, because what you do, the love that you give, is all pure. And this lady saying, I do love you, and yes, I am proud of you. Carry on doing what you need to do, and don't listen to anybody. Listen to your heart, because your heart won't put you wrong. You know who to trust and who not to, because spirit will guide you, and spirit will does love you. And she's saying, right, there is some stuff that you've got of hers that she's saying, if you want to get rid, you can. I don't need them anymore. You can always donate things, but I know you want to keep the memories alive, and I am proud. I know who you are, and remember, love and light always overshadow the darkness. You've got all bright light, and your protection, keep your protection flowing, because you've got this, and no dark energies would ever get through that. And with that, I'm going to say bless you. Thank you for allowing me to come to you. And remember, spirit is love. There's no hate in spirit. So I'm going to leave that with you and say bless you. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight, celebrating our birthday. You know, our first birthday as DoubleTrouble. We do appreciate each and every one of you. And now here is the lovely Luke to join us back. And Joanne's, Carly Luke, sorry, it's Carly Luke. Congratulations. Thank you. If I can ask if you can give us reviews on DoubleTrouble or Paul Lukas Guichard, that will be fantastic, because it helps our page grow, and it helps us grow within news. You know, the love is always there, and never go to sleep on an argument. Now, where's those cards from? Up here. Right. So, and I can get them. So, thank you all so much for the messages. And if you do wish to donate, you still can. If not, it doesn't matter. You don't need to, you know. And I'll just give them these a quick shuffle so Luke can pick one so he can't see. Want that one? Want that one? Want that one?
Right. Okay. Here's the words of wisdom. Breathe true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception, and that's on them. Don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power.
Yeah, that did go blank.
Right, for the benefit of Facebook blank. Be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception, and that's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. There you go. Words of wisdom.
Yeah, that is so true. That is so true. You know, you've got to stand tall. You can't keep on having people trying to bully you and do this and do that. You still got your own mind and you still got free will. You know, you don't have to do anything that you don't want to. So, yeah, I want to say thank you to everyone on here from the bottom of our hearts who's actually helped us grow this past 12 months. We do appreciate each and every one of you, and we love each and every one of you. You are all amazing, and you know, from the bottom of our hearts, we just want to thank you. You've been with us through the trials and tribulations, from the sadness and the happiness. So it just goes for me to say thank you so much, each and every one of you. It has angel, and we mean that from our hearts.
Yes, so God willing, we will see you all again on Monday, 8 o'clock. Don't be late. We start at 8. If you're not there at 8, you're late. And take care of yourselves. Have a happy weekend. Enjoy yourselves.
And thank you to TikTok as well.
Yes. So look after yourselves and each other. Spread the love. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all.
I am Paul.
And I'm Luke.
And together we are Double Trouble.
Bye now, everybody. Take care.